frag, damn it, we're doing this again. It's another this weekend. I keep wanting this to stop. Do you know how many times I'm like, I wish I didn't have to make another this weekend, but boy, I keep buying shit. I mean, to be fair, I found a place. There'll be maybe in the next 2 weeks' time. I don't know. There's a place called Dead End DVD. I had heard about it, but I've since put in an order. So I will be having a video, probably with an order from them soon, plus one from Umbrella Entertainment as well. So I don't know if one of those things. If I don't have too much coming in, but when I do have stuff coming in, it's usually loose and random. I guess I'll start with one that isn't particularly loose and random, but I had previously. I wanted to watch The Wire. I do have Binge. It's on HD. It's the whole remaster. I don't need to really buy the Blu-ray. I would love to buy the Blu-ray. But a friend suggested to me that realistically, if you're going to watch The Wire, you should start with its original format. So I bought the DVDs. For like $19, I bought the whole 5-season show, all on DVD. Again, it's not my favorite thing to do with buying DVDs. These are all like clearly second-hand, but they don't seem to be damaged. They've just got some dirt and worn elements to them and whatever. But they all come in the original 4x3, which is the reason why I wanted to buy this. It's not remastered sound, it's not remastered picture, but I wanted to enjoy it in its 4x3 aspect originally. It's like with Buffy. When I wanted to get Buffy, I had access to Stan. Stan has it all, like all of Buffy, all of Angel. And I'm like, well, I don't need to buy the show because, and with some TV shows, I'm happy to stream them over buying them. Sometimes I have to default to streaming, say like Halt and Catch Fire. I had to go streaming because I couldn't get it any of the seasons. Like, you can get season 1 on Blu-ray, but it's really, really hard and really expensive, and season 1 was released on DVD. None of the other seasons were released on DVD, which sucks. They weren't released in any other format. But with The Wire, it's like, there's that whole debate with the aspect ratio and whatever. Like, the remaster is a full screen thing. It's not like they blew it up, it's just because it was filmed that way, but they had it designed for 4x3, so there's a lot of empty space basically on the sides. And I don't mind that. You get a different presentation when you get 4x3 to widescreen. I sometimes prefer it, depends on the format. Like, I recently watched all the Grudge films, which I will be talking about in another video sooner rather than later. Hopefully, I still need to watch the American ones, but we'll get to that. But you watch the original 2 Grudge films, the Curse ones, and they're direct-to-DVD, they're 4x3. Then you watch the movie, and it's a widescreen, because it's a fucking movie. So it's not full widescreen. I think it's like 1.8 to 1 or whatever. So it's like just a bit off the top, but it's widescreen, and like it's a different feel to it because of that. Like, yeah. So I wanted to buy The Wire. Of course, the actor who was in it, Lance Reddick, had passed away, so I was interested to watch it for that. There's also another guy who was in the show who passed away last year, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so I've always wanted to watch it, and look, I've watched Mad Men, Sopranos, so many goddamn good shows, and knowing that I was able to get Buffy on DVD to watch it in its best form, because even though the remaster is widescreen, it's all got this lighter blue tint, so you can see everything better, and I don't like that. It sucks. So yeah, eventually, I imagine at one stage, I will be buying the remastered Blu-ray of The Wire, assuming I really, really like the show, and I imagine I will really like the show. And even if I get to the stage where I really like the show and I really like the Blu-ray remaster more than the DVDs, I might sell the DVDs, but I might keep them for the aspect of them being in 4x3, because you can't get that as a remastered Blu-ray. So I got The Wire. That's the roundabout for that. I have The Wire, I will watch it. That's about it. Let's continue. Next up, to celebrate the start of April, I got April Fool's Day. This is the Shout Factory release. This is actually the original artwork I've gone with. I do like the new artwork that they've got on the inside. It's like they're all dolls and shit. I do really like this artwork, but I like the original more. I like its style. But I do like this artwork a lot. But I like that because of the disc, it can just kind of match. This is a very underrated slasher film that I had the DVD of, I still have the DVD of, because I only just got this in, like, last week. My mate had suggested the DVD. I got it for, like, $5 a few years back, and I've only watched it the once, but I really fucking liked it. It's one that I'm not going to say anything about realistically, and I advise you don't Google the plot. Just watch the movie. It's a slasher film. Bunch of people, friends, get together for a friend's birthday. Things go awry, basically. But this is I think it is a new, like, 2K remaster to some degree, but it has new interviews of director Fred Walton, actress Deborah Goodrich Royce, and Clayton Rona, cinematographer Charles Minsky, and composer Charles Bernstein, theatrical trailer, TV spots. Not much in terms of special features. Some interviews, nice. No commentaries or anything, kind of bare bones. It took me forever to buy this. I waited like a year and a half. It would not budge from being like $47 to $50. It was so annoying. I think I got it for $42 in the end because I bought it with another film. I got like 5% off from Amazon, so I'll be showing that last one. It's in the thumbnail. It's the Halloween set. You know what the fuck it is. I always forget that I spoil things in the thumbnail. But I gotta get the clicks. But yeah, this one I highly recommend watching. I am yet to watch the transfer because as of filming, it's still March. I'm watching this on Saturday. It's Monday right now. This one, I believe, not just is out of print now from the website, but I'm pretty sure this slipcover version of Monkey Shines is also out of print. I imagine someone will eventually try to sell this quite rare on the... I was going to say YouTube, eBay. On eBay, what the fuck is wrong with me? So this is a classic George Romero film. I bought it because Eureka was doing a big sale on films, including some out-of-print ones that they brought back in the stock or some shit. Obviously, I'd missed out on every single one of those films, like an hour or two after I got the email. I think it was, shit, I can't remember his goddamn name. I think it's something Cohen. It's there's a Blu-ray guy I watch. Boutique Blu-rays with Elliot Cohen. He had done a video a few weeks ago talking about the sale and whatever, and all of the films, because he had all of them or whatever, and was talking about each one and encouraging people to buy them, whatever. This was the only one I was able to find. I found this for like $25 from eBay, from like Rare Waves or some bullshit. It didn't advertise coming with the slipcover, but it came with the slipcover anyway. I'm like, this is the limited edition version, technically. I'm kind of surprised. I don't know, no one really stipulates. It doesn't say here, it just says 1080 presentation of the film on the Blu-ray, get DTS Master 5.1 and 2.0 options, new and exclusive feature-length audio commentary by Travis Crawford, audio commentary of director George A. Romero, there's a making of, which is a lengthy retrospective. The rest of it's alternate ending and deleted scenes, behind-the-scenes footage, and then a collector's booklet featuring an USA by Craig Ian Mann, highlights from the film's production notes, and rare archival material. I have yet to watch this, but it is the 2-pack Blu-ray DVD set. It does come with reversible artwork, which of course is the same on the sleeve, but I figure if it's on the sleeve, I'll stick with this artwork on the inside. I'm not huge on this artwork, but I do love the monkey. He's kind of goofy. Same design on the back in terms of, talking about the film and all that. Blu-ray, DVD comes with the different artwork. Blu-ray comes with the original artwork. And of course you get your booklet, which, regular jazz. You get some shots, you get some discussion about the film. It's your classic kind of stuff. The fact that it's now, I think it's technically out of print now, and the fact that it came with a slipcover, I actually, when I opened it up, I was like, oh my god, it comes with a sleeve, and it's weighty because it comes with the book and the DVD, and I'm like, shit, should I try to resell it instead, or keep it mint because it might be considered rare? But I looked on eBay, it's really not going for much. Because even the seller I bought this from is still selling it, so it's like, clearly they have a lot in stock. They just, Eureka itself just aren't selling it anymore, so whatever other distributors have them are the only ones to have them left, unless there's resellers. And honestly, I don't think I'd want to resell it anyway. I did see a guy on Facebook who had it signed by George Romero. I don't think this was the Eureka version, it was like the, maybe Twilight Time or whatever American Blu-ray release there was, so I was like, oh damn, too bad I'd already bought it for like $25, but they're selling it for 150. Signed by Romero, but 150 is a lot. But I mean, I know Romero's also dead, so it's like, yeah, sure, why not? I of course didn't buy it in the end, but I'm happy to have this with the sleeve. It's cool, and I like collecting Romero's films. There's a lot of them that I'm still yet to get. Obviously, I have a lot of his zombie films. There's a new one that's coming from Second Sight on 4K, which I anticipate will be arriving within the next week. So yeah, that's one of them. I know there's a lot of his movies I haven't seen. It's just one of those things. Then, because of course I wanted to, again on eBay, got this for about $26. I got 30 Miles from Nowhere, the German release, but it still comes with the English dub and all that stuff, including English DTS Master Audio. It does have Deutsch, German subtitles. It's a 1080p 1080p/24 high definition 2.39 to 1. It's 84 minutes long. I don't believe it suggests any special features at all. As you can see there, it's mostly just, again, all in German. It just mentions the cast, the people who made it, and all that kind of stuff. It is Region B. Don't know if it's Region B locked. This is the one that I I interviewed the director of this film, and she said that she actually had the Blu-ray, which the only Blu-ray release was, of course, this, and it's the best-looking version of the film that she has seen out there, It's better than the streaming versions. Most streaming versions are decent quality, like Amazon and whatnot, which I rented from originally, and I really liked it. So it's one of those up-in-the-air films. Some people don't like it, some people do. I really liked it. And that's not just because I know the director. I feel like you could easily make the bias, but I'm like art is really subjective as it is. I don't really think, if I knew a director personally, I can just say that if I didn't know it personally and watched the film, I think I'd still enjoy it. The thing is, though, because I watched on Amazon, it particularly stipulated it was a comedy horror, and I went in with that understanding. I wasn't expecting a tense thriller, and what I got was comedy horror, more horror, 80% horror, 20% comedy, but the comedy I really fucking liked. It's my kind of Evil Dead level comedy. Not as Bruce Campbell to a degree, but just funny stuff. I liked it. I really enjoyed the film. But yeah, so I figured, fuck it, I'll buy it because I can, and it was a good price, and I don't know, I could get it signed. She might sign it. I'm friends with a film director. It's so weird, but still, check out the interview I did with her. It's cool. She's a great gal. And I did music videos of her band. So, there's Zombie Hunger. So, yeah. Anyway, I got the Garage Trilogy. Turns out there is technically a German Blu-ray release for the first 2 of these films, but I wasn't going to spend $80 each, because they're not in print anymore. But instead, for, again, $19, the same fucking price as all of The Wire, I bought the goddamn DVD. It's definitely secondhand, so it has its wearings and tearings. But yeah, you've got all 3 films. I've heard the third one is awful, but the first 2 do have special features. The first one has an audio commentary with Sam Raimi, Ted Raimi, Sarah Michelle Gellar. That could be really fun, because I like all 3 of those people, even if I don't like this film in the end. I imagine I will, because I did it's done by the same director, but I did like the Japanese ones. I'll do a full review soon, because I plan to talk about the whole Grudge box set and all of the films, basically. And I hope to do The Ring as well. I really want to dive into J-horror, more. I have to a lot of a degree, but I also haven't. So, I've dabbled. It also has featurettes, A Powerful Rage, Under the Skin, and theatrical trailer. The second one has storyline development, East meets West, Ready When You Are, Mr. Shimizu, because it's the same director, Holding a Grudge, The Art of Silence, cast and crew reel, change montage, and deleted scenes. And the third one, oh, look at that, fucking nothing. Does come with artwork, which is nice. So, yeah, it's pretty creepy. The third one, fuck me, wow, I wonder if the third one, apparently the third one is terrible. So, I'm kind of keen, because these are not very long films, which I really appreciate, 87 to 92 minutes. So, yeah. And once I've finished those, the only two I've got left are the 2019 films. I believe they made maybe one in 2018, one 2019. It was like Beginning of the End and The Final Curse. So I'm yet to watch those as well. I don't know how to get my hands on them, but I'll probably stream them or something. We'll see how it goes. Last but not freaking least, the one I was so happy for. It kept jumping up and down in price between 140 to 142 to like 155. It kept going up and down, up and down. I wanted it to be below 140, but then it had that 5% off sale. So again, I bought it with April Fool's Day, and I got the Halloween collection on 4K. It's a very nice set. It does not fit in my shelf because these are already hard cases inside another case. But I actually kind of dig it. It's weird because it doesn't actually... I mean, it does have a barcode, but the individual releases don't have a barcode. So it only comes as the one-whole release. But yeah, it is just regular kind of flimsy cardboard on the outside with a little dent on the corner, but I can't really complain. And then you get the big boys. Now, I really like this whole set that Shout Factory has done. I've had to keep them separate for now because I don't really know where to put them yet. I might put them on the shelf over there because I currently have a whole like shelf where it's Halloween 1 of all the Shout Factories, and then these 3 as a Blu-ray trilogy release because I had the DVDs, and then I bought this trilogy release for like $15. The DVDs were the more expensive ones, which really bothered me because they're all like exports or whatever, and I never even watched the Blu-ray. I just wanted to get them so I could get rid of the DVDs. I think I might have sold the DVDs to a friend. I don't know. I think I did. I'll be honest, I really have no fucking clue. But I want to get these anyway, and I've got the Modern Trilogy plus the 2-pack of the Rob Zombie theatrical cuts, all in that selection. But then the director's cuts of the Rob Zombie ones I have in my Rob Zombie collection. So anyway, let's take a look at these motherfuckers. I mean, look, if you've seen these videos, if you've seen people already talk about this kind of stuff, you get your new artwork, you get your spine, you get the back. This is the most in-depth one because this is the Curse of Michael Myers, which of course comes with 4 different discs. It emphasizes the fact that it has the first and second disc are the theatrical cuts. Is the theatrical and producer's cut both on 4K, so 2 different discs for 2 different versions of the films. Disc 3 is the original version. It doesn't actually... It's a bit weird. It doesn't really stipulate on the back what it actually is. Like it just says disc 1 and 2, 4K UHD, new 4K scan from the original camera negative. Disc 3, Blu-ray, new 4K scan from original camera negative, theatrical trailer, TV spot, stills gallery. I imagine that's just the third, like the theatrical cut of the film, because disc 4 Blu-ray has all the special features, including the new 4K scan from the original camera negative, audio commentary with screenwriter Daniel Forens and composer Alan Howarth for the producer's cut, and then a bunch of other stuff. A lot of a bunch. I've changed all the artworks around to their original posters. I've done the same with the original sets just because I don't like duplicating artwork like that. If I've got a sleeve and it's got the artwork, I'll keep the sleeve of the artwork and then put the reversible as it goes. So this does emphasize on the discs, which again, each disc has different artwork. It is crooked, I apologize. It's really hard to move around unless I take it out. This is the theatrical cut on 4K. This is the producer's cut on 4K. I like that they do that. That's really nice. It emphasizes runtime. This one's 95 minutes. This one, oh, now it's moving. This one is 88 minutes. It says, got Dolby Vision, DTS Master Audio, 4K, that kind of stuff. Then you get the theatrical cut on Blu-ray, the 88-minute version, and the last disc is the producer's cut, which I believe has all of the special features. So, yeah. Pretty simple. I don't have the producer's cut. I've never had the chance to buy it. I wanted to a while ago, but then it went out of print, and I was really disappointed by that because I'd heard it was a much better cut than the film itself, and I don't completely dislike Curse of Michael Myers. I just don't love it. it's not the worst of them, in my opinion. I think the one that came before it was, because this was like the 6th one. The 5th one is what I consider to be the worst Halloween film. What was that called? Okay, it's a Revenge of Michael Myers. The spine doesn't have the name. It just says Halloween 4, Halloween 5. This one says Halloween Curse of Michael Myers. This is when they drop the numbers, I guess. But yeah, I hate number 5. This one's fine. I'm interested more in the producer's cut. We'll see how it goes. H2O, of course, the classic film. This is a 2-disc set. You get the 4K scan, and then the second disc is the Blu-ray. You get the special features. It's the same old shit, you know. These are really hard to get out of the cases. I don't know why. I think they're like a little cramped, but you know, just jostle a little, comes out. It's fine. It's all right. They're really nice sleeves, like really thick cardboard, because these are really cheap cases. At least this one and the next one are. The first one is a thicker case because it has 4 discs, and I like 2 because it doesn't have the discs on the outside. They could have done that. They could have just been like discs on either side and then a slot in the middle for 2 more discs. But instead they're like, no, we're going to do 2 different slots. It's so weird to me how they did that, but that's just how it is sometimes. So yes, I've gone with the theatrical artwork. Yeah, not much to say about this one. I have yet to watch any of these transfers. They only just came in. I've only watched this first film on the Scream Factory transfer. I'm yet to rewatch that, but I'm happy to wait. I'm just happy to have them on 4K. It's fucking nice. I love this. This one actually mentions the fact that Michelle Williams was in Venom. I find that to be quite funny. Because, you know, got Josh Hartnett from 30 Days of Night, and his girlfriend, Michelle Williams, from Venom. Jesus Christ. Honestly, last but not least, one of my favorite of the Halloween films. This is a very weird take. I really enjoyed this film. This, of course, is Halloween Resurrection, the one that I think everyone despises. I don't. I really liked it. I don't know why. It's one of those things where I like when the Halloween films do something different, you know? Because they're mostly the same shit, and they're not as fun as the Jason films, which are the same shit, but fun the same shit. Halloween I've never considered to be the most fun series for slashers. This one is, of course, 2-disc set, 4K scan of the original camera negative, 4K 1-disc Blu-ray for the second, a lot of special features. Take it out, and you, of course, get the original artwork, and yeah, not much else to it. Of course, you get all these special features, and you get your 2 different discs. That's pretty much it. I like how the Blu-ray has the theatrical poster and the 4K has the new artwork. I really appreciate that about it. But yeah, I really want to get the set more recently now than later because, of all things, Katie Sackhoff is in this film, which it actually does have her on the back there. So I intend to bring this to, assuming she does actually go, because she could cancel. I fucking hope she doesn't.
Go, because she could cancel. I fucking hope she doesn't.
I mean, it'd save me a hell of a lot of money, but at the same time, I really like that she would actually go to this convention because she's going to Supernova. I was hoping the guy who plays Hermes Comrade and Samurai Jack, he was gone. He cancelled, so I was going to get him to sign my Samurai Jack Blu-ray, but still, doesn't matter. That's all for now. I'm expecting an Umbrella delivery this week, so that'll probably be next week's video. Do I have anything else worth noting? I mean, again, I mentioned Dead End DVD, so I'm very excited for that to come in. I don't think Texas Chainsaw is going to come in until the end of the month. And I did do an indicator order as well because they had a sale, and I realized I'd actually ordered from them last year during their last sale. So that won't be coming out for a while. That's going to be like probably a month, I imagine. So yeah, I imagine once the Umbrella one might be its own video, and Cinemaniacs Dead End DVD might be a combined video. I don't really know yet. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to throw my phone around anymore. I'm going to put it down. See you next time. Fuck. Aye.